What's going on, everybody? Felix here with another install on the Supra. Today we're put on the LED glow underglow light kit. Now, I haven't had a light kit in a long time. Last time I had a light kit, it was back in 2004, 2003, somewhere around there. Where I had it on my 99 Eclipse. It was a RS. It was maroon, but I had street glow underglow lights on the Eclipse. They were white underneath. It was lowered with white rims with an exhaust that I had put on there as well. I also had strobe lights in the headlights, and it was a lot of fun. You know, I went into the Army and I had to give that car up because I just wasn't using it anymore, and then shortly after I got deployed. So I haven't really gone into underglow that much since, because it kind of died off as time went on, as well as kind of import builds. Not too many import manufacturers were making cars that were kind of like tuning like. We're back now, full swing, you know, so we're doing it with the Supra, put the underglow light kit on, so let's try that. Alright, sorry it's so loud. Got the cicadas singing right now, but we have the lights positioned in the different places of where they're going to go, so I can get them positioned. Those cicadas are real loud. Have where the wires are going to run to, all the way to the engine bay, and once I get them all mounted and secured, I'll start heading to the engine bay. Alright, here we are again. I did not finish the install on the Supra for the underglow lights because I ran into some issues of wiring and where it's going to go. Getting underneath the vehicle was another issue because it's so low. I haven't even lowered it yet, but it's low. But you know, I had the brackets underneath both sides all the way around, and so what I'm going to try to do is go ahead and route the wires so I could dress it up, clean it up. That way I have a clean looking place and not without wires just being all over the place. So here we go, round two. Alright, so just showing y'all what I've done so far. I got the clips in, have the light bar on the side there, because I'm trying to figure out where I can put it on the side of the car. And then I noticed that there's this little gap right there that leads down, and so I decided to run it through there. And now, since I have the front wire connected right here, as well as the light bar, I'm gonna tie it off right there. I'm gonna pull it up, and hopefully that works. There it is. Hopefully that works. Sorry for the shaky camera. Alright, that worked pretty good. Let's see if I can get it right there. Worked pretty good. So once it's tight, what I have to do is zip tie it so it's out of the way of any kind of moving parts. And I'll do that in a second. Let me go ahead and put the rear on and do the same thing over again. Okay, so it's been a couple hours, and if I look defeated, it's because I am. So finished putting on underneath the car, running it. Hopefully you see that. Turn the flash. See, right there, underneath, no wires hanging. I did remove the cold air intake in order to get to this spot right here and ran all the wires underneath. It was just a lot easier that way. And I have all four of them here, so time for electrical. Alright, day 3 of the install, and most of the hard work is taken care of. The neons are underneath the vehicle. I tested them out. They look good. The wires have been tucked away. So now all I have to do is connect the power to the lights in a permanent. It is still hot out here. You hear the cicadas singing like crazy. Texas has been over 100 degrees every single day. So been having to do most of my work at night, which makes things difficult because seeing and everything. And even though I have my lamp on here, you know, underneath it gets difficult to see too. And I don't have too many flashlights other than my phone. But this is what we're working with. I took off this cover onto here. And I would have done this last night, but LED glow failed providing any kind of electrical connections in their kit. So that's a big L on LED glow. I do like the product. It shines really bright. The functionality is cool. So we're going to finish it up today. Put the air intake back on because I had to take off in order to access down here to feed underneath so the wires wouldn't be sticking out. But we're almost done, and today is the day. Alright, with everything put back together, I have put all the wires together, put them right there here, and there's a perfect little cubby hole right here where I put all the wires at. They're all zip tied, and I even have going along this back row the inside lights, which I mounted on top of the rear strut bar back here, but it's under this thing right here. So, you know, lots of room. You can't tell really, maybe except for right there, but I'll probably end up getting like a cover for that. That way it looks a little bit more streamlined. Done with the install. I think it came out pretty good. Let me give you a glimpse what's going on. So it's off right now. Let me turn it on. Bam, got some car vibes. But let's go ahead and put the million lights on. Let it go right there. Solid. We got that going on. You know, change it to blue. Looks good. You know, all the different modes. Although it's a cool kit, I gotta ding on some things. Like, you can really see the tube, right? You can really see that tube, and I don't like that. You know, these should be hideaways and everything, and that's the best I can get it. The rear looks really good. You can't see it at all. It is really bright. In dark places, it shines. Let me see if I can get it to stop strobing, and I'll put it on solid color that you can really see. There we go. See, you get so much brightness on the sides, the rear, and the front. You know, it's a little dull because you got the headlights that are so bright right here, but it still looks really good. Once you're on even ground on a little bit of incline, you're not able to see that anymore. But another thing I gotta ding them on is it didn't come with any terminal connections, so I had to go buy a case of these so I could find somewhere to put it on. I made sure the wires are ran really well so you can't see anything. You wouldn't know that there's any wires anywhere. I took the air box out, the cold air intake out, so we can get underneath, run it up, zip tie it out. There's like a little cubby on the left hand side that you're able to see, kind of like the way it is on the right hand side, but there's a little space so you can, you know, put the JB4 in and what have you. But that's about it. You know, I really enjoy the way it looks. It looks good. All right, you made it this far. Thank you for watching. It's been long 3 days, hot 3 days, but we made it here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.